Oh, say does that star spin?
Facing off in this one, we've got two teams that preach player movement and ball movement legs.
Oh, that's right. And you can tell that by the assist numbers. The ball is really popping. Smart, unselfish basketball. A lot of player movement off ball as well, forcing those defenses to chase them.
What's that old saying? The ball brings energy.
It certainly does.
Here are the starters for Houston. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Thompson out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the 5, down low. Now here's Ware. Herro for 3. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Pass to Wiggins. Fires for 3. The Rockets pull it in. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
Well, they're a great team, but you're going to lose a few, especially going up against a team you don't know that well.
Here's Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Now here's Thompson. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
The Rockets have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Pass to Durant. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you, Ryan.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Jabari Smith.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Back to Şengün. The 3. Houston with another miss. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Herro. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And that's something Tyler Herro is really good at, creating space for his shot.
Here's Eason. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Herro. It's rebounded by Houston.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Eason. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Eason's got 6.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Puts it up. Herro with another miss.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Mitchell against Thompson. Pass to Smith. Houston working the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get off a shot. And Şengün gets it to go.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around. But what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Pass to Eason. Back to Thompson. Now here's Durant. A minute 42 left in the first quarter here. Heat trail by 3. Now Wiggins, guarded by Durant. Here's Ware. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. Counted from distance. Durant's got his second basket.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
The kick out to Wiggins. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Durant, pass to Smith. Back to Durant. Gets a hand on it. So Miami ends up going with a new group. And then for Houston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. And it's Shepherd in for Eason. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Here's Shepherd. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
And Shepherd is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Smith. Pass to Jaquez. Here's Larson, defended by Thompson. Puts up a 3. Larson, no good. Outside Durant. There it is! It's good at the buzzer!
Whoa! The heat to beat the buzzer.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Rockets on top, up 7. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Josh Okogie, Jeff Green out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Alperen Şengün, and it's Shepherd in at the point. Basket counts.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Houston leading by 7.
Miami foul. That's a chance. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. The one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Houston making some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Amin Thompson in for Okogie. Houston working the ball around. Durant for 3. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Wiggins looking around. Powell outside. Clock at 6. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Kevin Durant. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. Hero for 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Houston leading by 7. Inside, here's Şengün. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Outside Mitchell. Jaquez against Green. The three from Mitchell. Knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Shepherd. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 8.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Heat with some changes. Ware's checked in for Powell. And Bam Adebayo is subbed in for Jaquez. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Eason comes in for Shepherd. Hero, no good.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
For three, Smith, and he buries his first look.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Hero outside. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Hero. Launches a three. Again, the Heat misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Şengün. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
I just love the ball movement.
Heat trail by 13. Here's Adebayo. Adebayo with the slam.
Well, Adebayo is always a threat to dunk it. He's light on his feet and extremely explosive.
And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., he can guard 1 through 5, and his offensive game is also versatile. You think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. And out of bounds, Houston will have it. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Reed Shepherd.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Sinks the tray.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Heat trail by 16. Hero on the wing. Fires from deep. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
That three's off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
About 7 seconds. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way. And Tyler Hero has really evolved offensively. As you see, those assist numbers start to climb.
Miami shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. The Rockets lead by 13. Here's Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Durant way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so it's Houston in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K
Sports. Welcome to halftime. And guys,
man, how good has KD been? Playing with confidence, letting the game come naturally to him, and he affects every phase.
And a look now, that's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now,
and with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
At the forward slots, it's Wiggins and Bam. Tyler Hero is out there with Davion Mitchell, and it's Ware in at the center position. That's the group for Erik Spoelstra starting the second half. For three, Durant. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 5 assists in the game. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Kept alive. Here's Ware. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Left side Eason. Pass to Thompson. The kick to Durant. Lets the three fly. Another three from Houston.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And this gives us a chance to see the assist leaders among the league's big men in the past 10 games. Alperen Sengun is second.
And you have to credit the high basketball IQ of these bigs. They see the floor so well, and that's whether they're facing up or dishing out of the post.
Yeah, having a big guy who can create for others used to be a luxury, but now it's a requirement, and it makes your offense that much harder to defend.
Pass to Ware, and here's Hero, defended by Easton. Looking to get back on track. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Well, you got to be more disciplined when you guard Hero because he will find ways to get to the free throw line.
Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Eason, good.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Hero outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant's got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a three. Smith with the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Durant from the arc. And Houston another three.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Adebayo, no good. Houston leading by 22. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson. Durant's got 11 points in the quarter. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now.